How's it going, bros? Welcome back. This is Ace Dragon here. Today we're going to be talking about the current stage of anime and manga. This video is not going to be talking about a lot of light novels, but it's going to be having a few certain light novels in this video. So if you're a light novel fan, I suggest you move on to some other video or of some other YouTuber, or I might make another video some other day, and I'm going to put the link below in the comments section so you guys can check that out later onwards. Alright, so this thing has actually been running around in my mind for quite a while. I thought I should make a really good YouTube video about this, and there's a lot of variety of points I need to speak and address in this certain type of topic that we're going to talk about, which is the current stage of anime and manga. If you have watched my the anime which defeated One Piece video, then you should watch this video. Otherwise, just go watch that video and come and watch this video, because they're kind of interlinked, and well, it kind of doesn't really matter. But then let's get to the main topic right now. So most anime and manga are nowadays, they're kind of like repeating each other. They're like following each other's footsteps, and if you think about it, most of the manga now is kind of different to how it's supposed to actually be, because we used to see manga like with swords, guns, and weapons, but now we're actually seeing a new type of manga which is actually basically complete reality about studies, about golf, which is mainly tied to this non-fantasy and more non-fiction, and really like an autobiography if you think about it. But then, like, maybe like a couple of years back, we used to see like anime which is basically magic, basically people fighting over each other for random crap reasons, saying that they're protecting their friends. We used to see epic costume designs. For example, the jumpsuits in Origami, Naruto, and all the fellow animes. We saw Death Note with a very interesting storyline. We saw Soul Eater. We saw a Full Metal Alchemist, and plus we saw a variety of anime which was completely related to this magical world where high school schooling and current society actually doesn't exist, or it's like a universe where the past is in the present or something like that, but then it's filled with alchemy and magic and a higher level of thinking. But then if you come back like a couple of months in the year or two, you just see that most of the animes are tied to the traditional high school type of anime, because we actually saw Bleach, which was by Tite Kubo or Tite Kubo, depending on the accent. He actually made like the high school type of thing, and then he moved on to like a different society, which is like an alternate universe where Soul Reapers exist, or known as Shinigamis, basically, or known as the Grim Reapers, or yeah, something like that. So we actually got to see this trend where it was like in an alternate universe. But then now we're actually seeing animes and mangas which are morely related to the current set of life and current economics and technology which is being used right now. And if you think about it, some animes are taking a futuristic approach, like Sword Art Online, basically because of its beautiful animation and beautiful storyline for the first 14 episodes. I suppose that type of thinking actually kind of helped this set a new trend or a new path of anime, because we actually saw the first stage, which is Dragon Ball Z, and then we came to this new stage where the three Shonen Titans came out, and now we're coming into the stage where common things are being made into like supernatural things and super cool things. Alright, there was this hybrid section about like a couple of years ago, which started Shogeki no Soma, and also Kuroko no Basket, Haikyuu. So basically, they're all regular sports and regular things and really common things, and then they got super hyped up in this absolute complete level, which brings people into the sport and brings like a huge new type of community together and forms a new community, and which is very rare in terms of anime, because we have seen so many anime, Fairy Tail, One Piece, Bleach, Naruto. They all have a kind of a similar constant thing, which is basically a supernatural world where superpowers exist. So if you think, if you think it in one point of view, we can see that anime is evolving uh, along with mankind. If like so, people are actually following these certain trends and trying to stick to this new type of pattern. And certain animes make it big, and other animes just try to follow that same path because most animes don't really get a lot of money, and then they really want to get some money. You know, we don't really pay for the anime they make. If you think about it, we don't. Not all of us use Crunchyroll or paid websites. We actually use like free websites where we get the same content for a free price. And yeah, so we never nowadays we're not actually getting the plot development at good depth like we used to do. If you think about it, characters like Itachi, Kisuke Urahara, Ichigo, Naruto, Sasuke, Edward Elric, Alphonse Elric, and Light Yagami, we saw that there was this beautiful character development, a beautiful backstory, bringing the reason why they're actually here and why they're doing what they do in a specific scene. But nowadays we're getting animes which are like 13 and 24 episodes, and we really don't get too much information. They might be a really good anime series, but then just think about it. You don't really get the perfect picture that you're supposed to. You don't get like the action, you don't get the perfect drama you're supposed to. People are now giving up on the action bit. They're trying to get onto the storyline bit. And that could be kind of an interesting thing for the anime industry because most part of the anime industry has kind of like followed alongside the American titans DC and Marvels, which has made a reputation for themselves, bringing out comics from Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, and the Fantastic Four. Yeah, for instance, I just forgot about that. Yeah, and then there was this complete era where we saw absolute trend of card-based animes such as Yu-Gi-Oh, Vanguard, Vanguard G, Buddy Fight, and so on. And then there's like specific trends that anime undergoes for like a couple of years, but then the magical trends took up for like a decade or so. Because if I'm correct, Bleach started in about 2004, 2003, somewhere there, and if I'm wrong, just comment in the comment section below. It's okay. And we actually get to see like a huge trend, and then it started off with Bleach, and then Bleach, One Piece, Naruto, Dragon Ball, and then it kind of ended near where where Bleach ended, and which was the start of Fullmetal Alchemist, and also Attack on Titan. So basically, that was the last era. Plus, Fairy Tail also started, which was also pretty good. And we can see like there's a specific group or like a basically a trend or a river. Let's just call it a river. Right, there are different rivers currently going on, but then some rivers actually died off, and I suppose this magical trend could actually return in the event that an anime actually gets its heat up, because we actually getting a lot of superhero type of animes after after the ending of Naruto Shippuden, or towards the ending of Naruto Shippuden, because One Piece has not yet ended, and if I'm correct, we should be getting more anime towards this superhero and more to common ideas, because most ideas actually have been exhausted, and if I'm correct, we should be coming to a point where this everything goes for a complete repeat, and we get to see all the magical come back again with better graphics. Because if you think about it, there was a period of anime where we saw a lot of rebellious animes, Akame ga Kill, Future Diary, and some parts, and also, yeah, if you think about it, a bit like Durara in its own way, and so, like, yeah, just because I'm explaining it in a different way. I have a kind of a different perception to this matter, because other people say anime is just growing, it's just a natural thing. But then I think this is kind of an interesting thing, and I guess you guys all should look into this idea and comment down whatever you think whatever is going to happen to this anime and manga industry. And basically, yeah, there's a lot of high school anime, there's a lot of anime out there, and I know people have this favorite anime type of genre type of thing, and we have seen the sports animes doing pretty well with Haikyuu and Kuroko no Basket taking a lot of heat along the series, and plus we can also see various good animes like One Piece and Detective Conan to still carry on, and also Fairy Tail. Yeah, Fairy Tail's near the end, but still, it's alright. Well, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Hope you guys like it. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to like the video, and tell all your friends, tell all your bros and sisters, and peace out, bros.